What's going on, y'all? Brad here. Spending my first night in Cabela's Alaskan Guide 6-person tent. Right here, smack dab in the middle of cornfields in the heartland of the Midwest. And so far so good. It's about 1:45, 2 o'clock in the morning. And got a wild hair about making a video since I've watched so many other videos on this particular tent. And I spent several months reviewing, researching, and convincing myself that this is the tent I wanted to get, and thankfully it finally worked in my favor, and I picked one up earlier today or yesterday. And my father and I are by no means expert campers. I have a little bit of experience camping, but I wouldn't say a vast experience. But it took us maybe about 40 minutes setting this thing up in the backyard on the homestead. And it went pretty smooth, surprisingly. Neither one of us are experts at putting tents up, but we managed to do it in a fairly reasonable amount of time, and it's holding up. There's no wind or rain or inclement weather right now to really put it to the test like some of the videos I've seen, but it's doing the trick right now, and I'm happy about it. So far so good. I'll show you a little bit of the inside of the tent if you can see it. Quite a bit of space and room. Very comfortable in here right now. Don't have a whole lot of gear. Plenty of space for one person, which more likely is all that will be occupying this tent. From time to time I may have others join me, but for right now it's just myself, and couldn't be happier so far. There's some of my gear. So for many of you that are watching this video, if any at all, I'm sure you have some of the same questions as I did about purchasing this tent. It's a lot more expensive of a tent than I had planned on purchasing, but I wanted to get a solid tent that I knew was going to last, or felt confident that it would last a long time. And after watching all the reviews on YouTube, I was pretty well convinced that this tent fits the bill for that. And we'll see. I've seen a lot of first time videos of people putting the tent up for the first time. I've seen a handful of videos of people after they've had the tent for a while. Not a whole lot of them out there, but hopefully in a year or two, if I can get some miles on this tent, I'll make another video and let y'all know what the progress is. Pretty confident this is a very sturdy tent, made of good quality materials. But as I was mentioning, I know some of you probably are concerned about the setting up of the tent, but for two people that are not highly experienced in such things, my dad and I put it up probably about 40 minutes time. Didn't put the rain fly on this evening because it had already started turning dark, and I'm just hoping that there's not going to be any rain as it has been in the last couple weeks, but taking a risk on that. However, so far it's been comfortable experience in here. I've been in here 2 or 3 hours, and we'll see how the rest of the evening goes. Tomorrow I'll make another video in the daytime and show you what the outside looks like, and possibly do another setup of the tent, take it down, put it back up, and record it to show you the proof that somebody with not a whole lot of experience can set this up. I was going to attempt doing it myself. Thankfully my dad stepped in and gave me a hand, and we got her done. So I'll be signing off for now. Catch y'all on the flip side. See you in the funny papers.